Yes.
That's a yes, okay. Ms. Asgharian?
No.
Okay. 10 aye.
All right, one more funny vote and we're gone, guys. 8, yes, and public comment. 8L, the Village Family Services is requesting sponsorship and funding for the October 31st Fun Walk and 5K run. The 5K will begin at Sepulveda Park and Ride and continue along the Orange Line all the way to Valley College. The VNNC will have the logos on the t-shirts as well as other opportunities to promote the council as the event nears. They came and asked for $5,000. We knocked them down to $999. I make a motion with, there's no discussion. Would you like to? Miriam? Miriam's going to second it. I make a motion that we adopt the language in 8L as is with the caveat that it is not to exceed $999.
Seconded.
So
Without
Mr. President,
yes,
for
sir.
open discussion, how does it, I wish Jay was here so he could answer this, because it doesn't say on here $999. How do we vote on that to make sure?
It's not to exceed, so you can go that number or anything below.
Okay, let's get on.
We're amending the resolution. That's all we're doing.
Okay, well then, I think we can amend the resolution that's on the, as written then.
Correct.
So it's going to say.
Do we have a motion? Do we have a motion on the amendment?
So, okay, I motion to amend the motion to state, not to exceed $999.
Do I have a second?
Second.
With that, I call for the vote. Hey, we have a third from Miriam. Fantastic.
Just a second.
All right, I call for the vote.
Should be on the board. That's right.
Just a
She's
second.
one of our budget advocates.
Catch up?
That's not enough. Budget rep.
Okay.
Okay,
President
which one are we
Thomas?
doing?
Yes.
Wait, which one
Vice
are we
President
doing?
Benjamin?
Aye.
Yes.
Secretary Hendry, yes. Treasurer Hop?
Aye.
Ms. Meyer?
Yes.
Mr. Lazarevic?
Yes.
Mr. Martin?
Yes.
Ms. Skelton? No. Okay. Mr. Camara?
Yes.
Mr. Vallejo?
Yes.
Ms. Patton?
Yes.
Go on. Okay.
No, Ms. Patton said yes.
Okay, my mistake. Ms. Raines?
Yes.
And Mrs. Gary?
Yes.
Okay, passes.
I'd like to vote on that too.
Yes.
Even though I'm going to vote yes, I'd like to say yes.
Ms. Havard?
Ms. Havard.
Okay, I'm
Votes yes.
sorry. I thought you had left. Okay, that was a yes?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
Public
Passed.
comment.
Unanimous?
No, I'm sorry, so, we voted on the amendment, now we have to vote on the actual amendment that's on the table. So now we vote as
Correct.
amended.
The motion.
Correct.
So that yes vote was just to amend it.
Very good.
So the best.
I make a motion that we adopt the motion with the
As
amended, as amended.
Go slow.
The best way to do that is to hold down any knows and then everybody else.
God, I'm old.
Let's not do that to John Henry tonight.
I second the motion, that's the motion that amended the motion.
Who was the second? Reserves?
Motion
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
President Thomas?
Yes.
Vice President Benjamin?
Yes.
Secretary Hendry, yes. Secretary, Treasurer Hop?
Yes.
Ms. Havard?
Yes,
Ms. Meyer?
yes.
Yes.
Mr. Lazarevic?
Yes.
Mr. Martin?
Yes.
Mr. Camara?
Yes.
Mr. Vallejo?
No.
Okay, just a second. Ms. Patton?
Yes.
Ms. Raines?
Stepped out.
Stepped out. Ms. Asgharian?
No.
Okay, just a second.
We have an
2 noes, 1, 2,
Well, just a minute, she'll be right back.
10 aye, 2 no.
It's still
She
passed.
went to the restroom. Okay.
Public comment.
Who's going first?
All right, man. You can.
Were you going to go public comments?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm going crazy.
Thank you, Mr. President. First of all, kiss your butts again. You guys did a great job in regards to 7-Eleven. Although he, sir,
No, he
your boss
did
should
a
be
great
very happy with what you did here tonight. Mr. President, Van Nuys is known as the government center, and you weren't there a couple of days last week in front of the county building, but I observed, and I was actually shocked because I saw some individuals who are new there, and I don't know how you handle some of these people there, but they were basically intimidating people when they would come up to get, you know, they wanted their license, they wanted their marriage license, and they were rude, crude, and these people are not from the Van Nuys there, but people thought they were here from Van Nuys. So I spoke with Benita from the supervisor's office, and hopefully something is going to be done. I'd hate to see the good people that are working there to provide a service punish for those who are doing bad for Van Nuys, because they're giving Van Nuys a black eye and they're not from this area. And I don't know who on this board could deal with that, but I can take 3 if the rest of you can take 1. We can get this done, but it's got to stop. It's got to stop, and I hope you're all aware of it. Pass by, and there's these 3 individuals from some other location who don't care about Van Nuys and are giving. Honestly, people are really frightened by the way they're approached by some of these individuals. So, just want to make it.
Thank you, sir. Any other public comment?
Mary and me.
Well, those are that saying.
And
Yes, Miriam.
Yeah, it was a very informative meeting, but you know what? I have a lot of problems with connecting you guys and the city council, because Jay Handel did a dynamic job tonight, giving the presentation of the, and I like to listen very acutely when somebody speaks now, because I listen more, I learn more, I take it in. And I like to be more of a listener because I can talk better and understand things better. Fact is that I'd like to be able to share that with the people of the city of Los Angeles, but I don't get that opportunity because they keep the video conferencing closed. She tried to go to the technology committee yesterday to air this problem because evidently Herb West is being like a turtle, you know. We're supposed to get 5 minutes. I thought the Van Nuys neighbor council people were supposed to get 5 minutes to speak, but it's hard for me to get down there, okay? Bouncing up and down, and you know me, I don't like going in subways. I take the bus. I don't even like taking a bus. I like to be doing it right here. Why can't it be done? And why does the public comment have to be at the end of every meeting when, you know, they drag the meeting sometimes 4 or 5 hours, and then the public can't speak. They're tired from sitting around 4 or 5 hours. They go out and take an executive meeting.
To make my report, or again, it's not going to get taken care of.
I take the meeting now, the report.
Okay.
Treasurer's report.
Madame,
No, this is the budget report.
Okay, first and foremost.
Okay.
We spent,
Hold on.
We reverted back to the agenda that we thought we were through.
yeah, we weren't. We need this one.
All right, let's hear from Miriam
Please.
and
Okay, we spent $38.15.
We've been meeting on a regular basis. We've had initial meetings
she has the
at the
floor.
department, for whom we've been interacting.
She's giving you the budget advocates report.
We then split into committees to cover those departments. Since that date, individual committees have been meeting to determine their goals for the upcoming budget year. Jeanette met with 4 committees since the 18th: Cultural Affairs, the Parks and Recs, Zoo, City Clerk, Police, and Fire Pension. The common thread was their goals. We agreed to create relationships, interaction, cooperation with departmental general managers and staff, sharing information freely between department and committees. We want to understand how the department works and what the committee can do to help. Last, we will investigate and determine best practices for operations and budget. We chose a chairman and vice chairman at our first meeting. We also chose a point person for each committee whose job is to set up the meetings with the individual departments. Jeanette is vice chair of the city clerk committees and the police and fire pension committee.
Wow. Which means I'm going to be working my ass off even more than usual. Okay, real quick. Thank you. I'm not going to piggyback on that. I'm going to jump to this. We spent $38.15 at VIP printing, and George, I'm not sure what that one was for.
That was Maddie didn't like her card, so Maddie got new cards because she didn't like her old cards.
Okay, all right. Water for the meeting at Ralph's, $18.17. Sandwiches for the general meeting, $60. And cable for video camera, which disappeared, $45.34. They deposited $3,803.58 into our, no, they deposited more than that. We had $2,589.38, and yes, they deposited $3,803.58, which gave us a grand total of $6,392.96 after the deductions of $161.66, which I quickly just read to you. So we also have $1368.54 still left in MPGs. Okay, so we needed to vote on this because we didn't have the people, you know, trained in the funding. Now we do, so I need to get that done. And basically that's it for now. And then I need a signature on that.
All right.
And let me see.
We have to vote.
Wait 1 sec, because I got to find oh, God, I hope I didn't use them all. That's not going to work. That's not, oh, that's for the not to exceed, no, that's for Valley. Okay, I need one more funding one. I've got one. Yay, okay, we're cool.
All right.
So, thank you. So I just. now
So
we just need to-
the motion is going to be to accept the treasurer's report?
Correct.
Yes, yes, please.
All right, I make a motion that we accept the treasurer's report.
Seconded.
With that, I call for the vote, Mr. Secretary.
President Thomas.
Yes.
Vice President Benjamin.
Yes.
Secretary Hendry, aye. Treasurer Hop.
Aye.
Ms. Havard.
Yes.
Ms. Meyer.
Yes.
Mr. Lazarevich.
Yes.
Mr. Martin.
Yes.
Mr. Camara.
Yes.
Mr. Maleka.
Abstain.
Abstain, just a second. Is Padden still here?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I can't always see everybody. Ms. Raines?
Yes.
And Mrs. Garion has left. Just a second. Okay. I count 11.
With that, Donna, you're recognized.
Okay, we did it.
Great job, man, on that report.
One thing I want to speak on is, yeah, the technology meeting that was, I went over there to just speak on one little small item, public comment, but they decided to do public comment at the last part of the meeting.
7 o'clock.
And it was ended up to be at 7, instead of taking the few little speakers in the beginning, and so that I wouldn't have to try to listen to, I left, because I didn't want to spend hours and hours listening to items I wasn't interested in. And another thing that I want to speak on, so that we need to have video conferencing in Van Nuys, so that it would have been easy just to go home and find out when they were coming back and go back. And another thing I want to speak on, I'm upset about how these buses are going. There's near Keswick, and there's a great big thing. They took away one bus stop over, across this, well, a little bit further near the school, I guess. It's not where the Carl's Jr. is. It's a little bit further south, I guess you'd say that. And that bus stop they took away. And the other one near Carl's Jr., there's one on one side, and the other side is missing. I mean, I didn't see it because the light is in the way, so it's being very, it's it's on Van Nuys near Keswick. And I don't remember what the other block is. It's going more towards south. That side where the dash, that was taken out. And so it's, anyway, it took me a long time to be able to get here because these buses are very confusing. The buses are very bad on Van Nuys. It took a long time. So these are, public transportation is not working in Van Nuys. And I was upset about